And
It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Welcome to Merton Center on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro. This is Lady Raider basketball, and this afternoon the Lady Raiders of Middle Tennessee take on the Lady Braves from Alcorn State. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you from the arena here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Great to have my partner Kyle Turnham back with us. Really thank Darren Park for sitting in on the trip to Knoxville. And partner, you missed an interesting game, and it's funny because Tennessee is an all-out, jacket up all over the place, run and gun offense. We're not going to see that today. It's going to be a different approach with this Alcorn State team, I think.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you know, that's part of the thing that Tennessee does is they play that unorthodox, more offensive style than defensive style. And what it does is it creates unusual shots coming from unusual places, from unusual distances. And that's where we sort of got hurt.
Yep.
Was on tracking down those long rebounds. And I think offensive rebounding ultimately was the difference in that game. Today will be a little bit different, more of a routine game. And this game is entirely about us getting our skis back under us, so to speak, and resolving some of those issues that we had offensively and defensively on Tuesday night.
Middle Tennessee 2-1 after the loss in Knoxville. Alcorn State 1-3 coming off a loss at Alabama. They played Alabama, at Mississippi State, and at North Texas State. So they have been on the road. With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. Do you want high-quality, affordable education? Well, it's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. More of the pregame show in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, and your crumbs on the floor detector. The warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I understand why your pet means so much to you. Did you know that State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve? Pet medical insurance. It's another way State Farm is here to help life go right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Well, let's take a look at the teams around the conference, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. Located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. The only other conference team in action today, Sam Houston, playing at Rice, getting ready to tip off at the same time we are. The only undefeated team left in the conference is Western Kentucky. They are 3-0. Louisiana Tech is next at 3-1. Then you got a gaggle at 2-1 and 2-2. Stay with us. A scouting report coming up on Alcorn State right after this. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Time for a scouting report now on Alcorn State. Assistant coach Nina Davis joins us here. This is one of those teams, Nina, you look at and you say, oh, okay, that's a name we don't know a whole lot about. They made their tournament championship game last year. They have some talent, don't they?
Absolutely. I don't know about a lot of people, but I knew who Alcorn was. I knew where they were located, and we don't take anyone lightly regardless of the name that's on their jersey, but they're a really good team. They've had some tough games already this year, just playing Alabama. They played Mississippi State, North Texas. As So they're coming in here, they're prepared, they're ready, and they're really a good team.
Talk about a couple of their players. I know Brown is a player that stands out to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Brown is the starting 5 player. She was preseason player of the year, so she's definitely somebody that's on our radar as well, and I put a lot of emphasis on her tonight. She's their leading scorer now. They switched their lineup a little bit. Once they went against Alabama, they put White into the starting lineup. She was averaging right at 10 points coming off the bench, and now she's starting. So we're starting Jalen on her. She's a scorer. They're just really active, honestly, on the offensive end. Love going back door, always moving. They're not taking any quick shots. They're really disciplined.
That would be the exact opposite of what you just faced.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a really good test for us. They're not taking quick shots. They may miss a couple, but they're not ricocheting in, and it's not going to be really fast-paced. They're going to be patient and kind of work that shot clock down.
So a player, Cheatman, 15 rebounds against Alabama?
Absolutely. Like Cheatman is their starting wing player at that 3 position, and she also against Mississippi State hit her first 3 threes. So she's somebody that if she gets going, she can be trouble for us. So it's just more players in their starting lineup that we put the emphasis on.
So finally, you're anticipating this to be a more methodical possession-by-possession game, maybe not an up-and-down kind of game?
Absolutely. As far as on their end, on our end, we're still going to play our game. Yeah. So because Alcorn is slowing down, that doesn't mean that we're going to play at their pace. We like to make teams play at our pace, and if we want to go fast, we're going to go fast. And if Cap wants to slow it down, we're going to slow it down. So on their end, they may try to work the possessions and limit our possessions on the offensive end, but we're going to keep getting up and down the court.
Play well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. More in a moment. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Today's pregame visit with Coach Insel brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read about all Blue Raider sports in the Daily News Journal. The D&J is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more.
Rick, before we talk about this game, you had your signing class of 6. We won't go through all the details and all the names, but I gather you're pretty excited about this class.
We are. We got a couple of posts. We got a 6'9" kid. We think we're gonna have her in June, and hopefully we can get her to where she can help us next year. Kid out of Alabama's a real good, real aggressive post, 6'4", 2 perimeter girls, and kid from Alabama. From Mississippi is really athletic. Young lady from Tennessee, she's really aggressive too. And then we got 2 guards, kid out of Kansas and then the kid out of Knoxville. So we feel real good what we've added to what we will have coming back. So we'll be young, but I like young. You know, this bunch that we got right now, seniors, they were young at one time. That's right. They've won, I think, 28, 30, something like that. So, you know, who knows what they're going to do this year, but let's hope that class will do the same thing.
Did you go in looking for specific needs, or were you going in looking for best players available?
Well, I'm really and truly, it's Matt, Kim, Tom, Nina. They pretty much sit down and they'll come to me and show what we're looking at, and then if I get a chance, I'll go watch them play, and then at that point we'll go back and reevaluate. We usually have a list of about 20. We cut it to about 10 or 12, and then we cut it down again to about anywhere from 4 to 6, depending on what we need. But we put a lot of time in on this class, so we feel good about it.
The game in Knoxville was such a strange game. It's such a strange way to play. But what did you take from that game?
Well, we scored 75 points on one of the most athletic teams in the country. We didn't rebound well, and I've really been, I ain't got over that yet, to be honest with you. I don't know, there's a word or two out there I can't use. And then, you know, we could cut our turnovers down a little bit, and we rebound the ball, and then we knocked down our free throws. Good gracious alive, it's a game up in the air that we could have won. Yeah. And we let it, I told the girls this morning, we let a game slip away from us that very well could have given us a 5 seed in the tournament. And we can't do that. That's not like us. So we've come back. We've had some good practices. For the first time this year, yesterday, I saw us improving as a team. The first 5 pretty good. I mean, you know, Jalen Gregory and Nas and Cab, Tamia, they're pretty good. Yeah. But then the back 5's just kind of been holding back. And so yesterday, for the first time, I saw some improvement there. And hopefully today we'll get to use some of those young ladies and just see. But they've got to come in. And you know, I like, when you bring someone off the bench, you need to get better. Yeah. You don't need to hold your own or slack off. You need to get better. You're fresh, go in there and get, you know, you need to be more of a big-time rebounder. You need to be able to knock down shots and to pressure on defense, and that's what we're looking for. And I really, Savannah Davis looked good the last 2 days. Munson's looked good. I've been real happy with them 2 in particular. Jada Harrison, which has really looked good in the last 2 days, and we've been dependent on her. So, you know, those 3 continue to move on, and we got a couple more behind them, then we're going to be all right by the end of the year.
Stay with us. More from Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Today's injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm and a proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. Good news still, no one to report in that area for the Lady Raiders, so that is certainly good news. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Show your MTSU pride with every purchase. Visit Ascend branch. Ask for your MTSU branded debit card. Ascend, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend is insured by NCUA. Starting lineup for Middle Tennessee is the same. Courtney Blakely, the senior out of Gary, Indiana. Anastasia Boldareva, the junior from Moscow, Russia. Jalen Gregory, 5'8" junior out of Lafayette, Tennessee. Tamia Scott, the sophomore from Clarksville, Tennessee. Alina Arike, the senior from Helsinki, Finland. They will face an Alcorn State team that is 1-3 on the season. Stay with us. We'll come back, get it started from Murphy Center in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider Basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from Murphy Center in Murfreesboro, welcome to Lady Raider Basketball. This afternoon, the Lady Raiders of Middle Tennessee, 2-1 on the season, take on the Lady Braves from Alcorn State, who come in with a record of 1-3 out of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you courtside here at Murphy Center as we get set for this one. Lady Raiders trying to bounce back after the loss Tuesday night at Thompson Bowling Arena, technically at Food City Center now in Knoxville. Got to be sure that you throw that in. A wild kind of game. This is going to be probably a little more disciplined game, Kyle, but this is an Alcorn State team. Yeah, they're 1-3, but they've got some veterans. They got some athletes. They went to the SWAC championship game in the tournament last year. They've got some talent.
Well, they've also played a tested schedule.
Yep.
When you go on the road and you play SEC teams like Mississippi State, like Alabama, environments don't bother you, and competition doesn't bother you. And that's one of the things, obviously, that Alcorn is trying to do is get themselves ready for conference play by playing outstanding out-of-conference people.
Well, Middle Tennessee is going to start their same five. Alcorn State's changing things up a little bit. Number 0, Zainiah White is a 5'6" senior. She'll kind of run the show for them. She's interesting. She's 5'6", but she likes to drive. She'll get to the basket if she can. Number 1, Ashanti Backus, 5'4" sophomore, gets the start as well. Number 5, Destiny Brown might be their best player. 6'3" senior from Los Angeles, averaging almost 10 points a game. Number 14, Irene Ayakekpalor, a 6-foot sophomore from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And number 24, Kiara Henderson, a 5'9" senior from Fort Worth, Texas. For the Lady Raiders, it'll be the same 5. Courtney Blakely, Anastasia Boldareva, Jalen Gregory, Tamia Scott, Alina Enrique. But Kyle, when you look at the average minutes, and I know we're only 3 games into the season, but you look, Tamia Scott, 36 minutes a game. Courtney Blakely, 38. Anastasia Boldareva, 35. Jalen Gregory, 39. Alina Enrique, 33. The bench has got to become a part of this at some point soon, doesn't it?
Well, in theory,
yeah.
You know, but it doesn't have to. I think last year is a perfect example that it didn't have to. It just didn't. And ultimately, I'm just going to use this word, people that are not starting have to earn the trust of the coaching staff. And so far, for one reason or another, that hasn't happened.
Had a little false start on the first tip attempt. We got it done this time, so the Lady Raiders have the basketball. Blakely front court wearing the white jerseys and trunks with blue numerals, trim, and lettering. Moving right to left as you listen. Bounce pass on the wing. Scott drives the lane, comes wide open, banked it up too strong. Rebound taken away by Alcorn State. Well, they've run that play 100 times. Almost always comes open, could not quite finish it that time.
That's just their offense that they call Utah, that they're just going to continue to just rinse and repeat, 4 or 5 interchange off the ball screen.
Little tip by Scott. It's saved out on the perimeter by Henderson. Alcorn wearing the purple jerseys and trunks with gold trim. There's an air ball from three-point range that goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's
this is
an
not
unusual shot from Brown. She's only taken one three-point attempt, and she didn't look confident with that shot at all.
Probably don't need to load up another one.
No.
Blakely denied, trying to go to the right, gets it to Boulder-Rava, bounce pass to Scott. Scott, there's that same play, same drive, this time a better result.
Well, that's exactly the way that the Lady Raiders started against Tennessee as well. It was just basically just rinse and repeat on your ball screen offense. Tennessee didn't get it stopped early. Alcorn not stopping it either.
First basket, a nice pass inside. Brown contested, but able to finish. Brown inside. Blakely kind of got a hand on it, but Destiny Brown at 6'3".
Well, it's a tough play to stop when you can make that pass from the top of the key. You got to put more pressure on the passer to get that stop.
Well, Enrique with a quick lob inside. Boulder-Rava banks it in. Boy, she caught it on the low block, and there's very few that would have an answer for that.
Tennessee didn't have an answer for it. Alcorn is definitely not going to either.
4-2 Middle Tennessee. 8:20 to go, first quarter, just underway here in Murfreesboro. Brown, top of the key. Pass was tipped by Boulder-Rava, saved out on the wing. They go right back to Brown. She'll take a 17-footer this time. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Gregory.
Lady Raiders will live with that shot from her all day.
Blakely, a little behind the back pass to Scott. Cut off on the drive to the baseline. Goes back to Blakely. Inside Boulder-Rava with a left hand to the glass, no. Rebound, Alcorn State coming the other way. This is Henderson. Henderson weaves, gets to the lane. Scoops one up, a wild shot contested by Boulder-Rava. Rebound, Scott coming the other way. Scott down the middle of the court, pulls up, takes the 17-footer, no good. Probably not the wisest shot in that group. Rebound coming the other way for Alcorn State.
Well, you'd like to see her put a little bit more pressure on the one-on-one situation there. Alcorn was matched up on the perimeter. Tamia Scott could have just taken and driven that one to the rim.
Ball thrown out of bounds by the Lady Braves. Rick Ensel with some instruction. I think he's telling Tamia exactly that before they head back down court. 4-2 Lady Raider lead. There's the lob inside Boulder-Rava off the left block. Spins right, goes back to the left, banks it up and in. Boy, great ball control and great body control, and she's got 4 early.
Well, Anastasia has proven game in and game out, year in and year out. She's one of the top post players in the country and almost unstoppable in one-on-one defense.
6-2 Lady Raider lead. Brown, top of the key. Boulder-Rava standing back a few feet from her. As you said, Kyle, they'll give her that shot if she wants it. Backus works right to left, crosses over, drives on Blakely, kicks it to the corner. Shot clock is at 4. 15-footer from the corner is no good. Rebound, Enrique. Good, solid defense that time. Blakely had 25 against Tennessee. Goes coast to coast, and the basket and one.
And again, with Cab, if you don't get the ball stopped, you know exactly where she's going, as she should. Your rule as a ball handler is if the ball does not get stopped, you get it straight to the rim, and that's what Cab does best.
Foul was on White, her first. So Blakely to the line to try to complete the three-point play, and she does. Well, that's something, it's interesting as a coach, and you do this, Kyle. You don't want to harp on it too much, but free throws have been a little bit of an issue early on. They need to get better.
Well, they certainly have, and, you know, you talk particularly as the season gets longer that free throws are going to be really pivotal.
Yep.
And you go back and look at the Tennessee game, and there's another perfect example of they were pivotal in that game. We just didn't cash in.
Ball went out of bounds. Alcorn retains possession. In the corner, that is Backus. Backus guarded by Blakely. Backus 5'4" out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Top of the key, lob inside. Boulder-Rava said, nope, not lobbing over me. She took it away. Blakely, left side of the lane, cut off, leaves it for Nass. Thought about a three from top of the key, but thought better of it. 9-2, Lady Raider lead. Gregory left wing. Denies the screen, goes to Enrique. Enrique hands it back to Gregory. Spots for the three. No, offline to the right. Rebound, Alcorn State. Boulder-Rava goes to the floor, wanted a foul, didn't get it. Racing down court. Alcorn, that's a travel, I believe. Yes, it was. That was Henderson that turned it over.
Well, when you're watching shooters, you diagnose misses. You want to either be short or be long, but not be left or be right. And in that particular case with Jalen, as soon as it cut loose, it was way right, barely ticked the rim. That's one of the things that you're looking at, a technical tick of some kind.
Boulder-Rava in the lane, goes up, has it blocked away by Brown. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders. In the game now, the first substitute is Jada Grantham. the junior, 6'3" out of Ontario.
Savannah Davis in as well.
Oh, Davis in as well. She came in at the same time, okay. But Grantham played really well in the second half. Davis with an air ball three-pointer from the corner. Here comes Alcorn State the other way, White. Well, Grantham was really good in the third quarter, and I think earned the opportunity to get in here early today. Jumper over Baldereva is no good. There's Grantham with the board. Outlet to Blakely. Blakely, fall away off the glass a little short. There's Grantham, and they're scrapping for that ball, and I believe maybe a little too strong. Let's see who the foul is on. Actually, I believe they're going to call the foul on Alcorn State. And they do. That's on Henderson.
Well, you're constantly telling players, find a way to impact the game that doesn't necessarily show up in the scoring column. And Jada doing her job as a rebounder both offensively and defensively tells you all you need to know about taking that to heart.
Scott stumbled but was able to maintain possession. They go Baldereva. She'll take that three straight away. Off on the line, no good. And a rebound, and there's Grantham over the back. Just a little bit too much on the rebound attempt. Her first foul, team's first. Well, you mentioned that early on in the broadcast, Kyle, that word trust. Coaches have to trust when they put you in what they're going to get, and you earn that trust by going in situations and playing well. I think Jada earned trust from that position for that performance in Knoxville, got in early today.
Well, you earned that on the practice floor as well.
Yeah. There's a steal by Baldereva and a 10-second violation, and actually I think the Lady Raiders would have preferred to play on instead of the violation because they had numbers going the other way. Timeout with 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. Good defensive start for Middle Tennessee. They lead 9-2. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Our first minute of today's game was brought to you by First Vision. First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FVB.bank. FDIC, equal housing lender. Middle Tennessee leading Alcorn State 9-2. You look at the early stats, couple of kind of jump off the page. Middle Tennessee's already taken twice as many shots as Alcorn State has. 4 for 12 from the field, and the Lady Braves are 1 for 6. The other 4 early turnovers on the visitors.
And the key stat to me, the points in the paint, 8-2 for Middle Tennessee, as you would expect. Obviously, Anastasia off to a great start, 2 out of 5 from the floor, but getting touches, and that's our bread and butter. That's where we've got to go, and we've got to establish that and stay with that. I thought she played extraordinary against Tennessee, and just had an outstanding year last year as well. So she's got All-American written all over her.
Sure does. Okay, let's see. On the court, Gregory, Blakely, Grantham, Baldereva, and Scott for the Lady Raiders, who have the basketball moving right to left, leading 9-2. Blakely lost it, got it back, worked off the screen, hesitates, drives, scoops, scores. Little hesitation move, at about the free throw line, then exploded to the glass and laid it in.
Such a difficult move to defend against anybody, but especially with somebody with as much quickness as Cab has.
Well, she's picked up, I think, dealing with the tremendous pressure from the Lady Vols, and there were some turnovers, and there's one speaking of that as Alcorn State throws it out of bounds, their 5th turnover. I think, though, it was interesting, Kyle, because she got really clearly tired in the first half. Came out of the game, got her second win, and played a terrific second half. I'm talking about Blakely.
Yes.
She's got the basketball right now, deep on the wing, off the screen from Boulder-Ava. Goes right side to Gregory. 11-2, Lady Raider lead. There's the lob in, wide open, Boulder-Ava with a lay-in.
Great depth on the post up by Noss there, and a nice pass by Jalen Gregory. Again, just be single-minded.
Double-digit lead, 13-2. Boulder-Ava was 6 in the early going. Brown standing outside.
Alcorn's playing behind in the post, so it makes it a really simple post feed.
There's a 3 that's no good. A rebound, Blakely. 3 attempt by the Lady Braves. Down court, Scott pulls up, and did she travel? She tried to stop as the double team came and could not get the feet under control.
Well, I think that was one of those times that she had multiple thoughts in her head. She was thinking, okay, I may try to Euro step through this. I may try to jump stop. I may try to go straight up. And that's one of those things that, as a coach, I'm not a big Euro step guy, I don't mind telling you. I think sometimes it complicates the game more than it helps the game.
Boy, the Lady Raiders with a trap there, but the ball comes loose to Brown, and Brown lays it up and in. They almost had the steal, but Destiny Brown gets the basket. Yeah. She's got all 4 of Alcorn State's points.
Such a tough luck play, and that's one of those 50-50 balls that coaches harp on, that middle you got to feel like is just got to get.
Blakely from three-point range, no good. Rebound, and the smallest player on the floor at 5'4", Backus, is fouled by Alina Enrique, her first, team's second.
And see, as a coach, I'm for being boring. Anastasia has been unstoppable. We can get that shot that we just took anytime that we want to, and certainly later in the shot clock, get that thing to Noss play after play.
Gregory sends the ball into the front court now. Alcorn State with the basketball on the baseline. Well, Middle Tennessee spreading the floor defensively, really trying to get after. Brown, top of the key, 17-foot jumper, high off the iron, no good. Rebound, Scott had it for a moment, stripped away, and it will stay with the Lady Raiders. It's interesting, Kyle, Destiny Brown at 6'3", and they're electing to basically play her out on top of the key. They're not putting her inside.
Well, one of the things that they're trying to do with her is get Noss out of there. They're trying to pull Noss away from the basket. The issue that you run into is Noss doesn't have to honor her because she's not making any of those shots, so it's somewhat counterproductive if you're Alcorn.
Gregory with a bounce pass to Scott, left wing. 13-4, Lady Raider lead. There's Boulder-Ava double-teamed inside, brought the ball down, and it was stolen away by Henderson. Henderson with a shove. There's the offensive foul. Good call. Got a little chicken wing out there and shoved Blakely, and was called for the foul, her second.
And without the chicken wing, that's going to be a foul on Blakely.
Third team foul on the Lady Braves.
Yeah, Alcorn with that turnover has 6 turnovers in the last 6 minutes. I mean, They have been very turnover prone, which is not a good recipe for success tonight.
Gregory's open 3 is no good. Boulder-Ava is going to be called for the foul over the back. And that's one of those, Kyle, the outside official makes that call on a player that's in the post, but it's one of those that just looks like a foul.
Yeah, it does. And it's one of those things, too, that you try to teach your post players. Sometimes you just have to recognize that the defense is there. Just don't go.
Yep.
Just don't go.
Her first, team's third of the half. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Brown on the deep left wing, dribbles to the top. Now comes to Iakekpalor, and that ball is tapped by Scott, saved by Maya Clater that's in the game. Now there's a jumper from 17 feet that's way offline. There's Boulder-Ava with a rebound. This is not a good shooting team, at least at this point, Alcorn State.
No, 20% from the floor as of this point.
Scott to Gregory, about 25 feet away. Gregory off the screen from Enrique, pulls up from the free throw line. Shot is no good. Boulder-Ava with the board. Put back won't go. Loose ball goes out of bounds. It will go to the Lady Braves. Well, Nas did a nice job in there of coming with that rebound. It did not bring it down. She put it right back up, just didn't finish.
Well, she didn't have any balance. She lost her base there and was falling back. And basically what she ended up doing was have to get a shot up before she got called for a walk because of it. Jalen Gregory got a wide open shot at the free throw line, and because they're going to take that three-point shot away from her in a lot of cases, that's a shot she's got to make.
Well, Enrique went for the steal and got it, and now Jada Harrison, who's in the game, has the basketball, leaves it for Gregory. Gregory back to Harrison, leaves it for the trailer. Enrique passed up the three. Instead, Scott. She'll take the three and nail it.
Simple ball reversal. Nas did a great job of posting up, pulled the help from Alcorn. We got the ball reversed one side of the floor to the other. Pretty simple decision.
16-4 Lady Raider lead. 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Ball loose. They scrap to the floor. Harrison goes down after it. They tie it up. Possession arrow will stay with the Lady Braves. 59.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Brown will check back in. Destiny Brown for Alcorn. And coming out is Ia Kekpalor.
Middle on a 14-2 run over the last 7:33. Meanwhile, Alcorn scoring drought of 233 and counting at this stage.
One for their last 8 from the field.
Yeah, 7 turnovers in the last 7 minutes as well.
Leah Houston, a 6-foot sophomore from Gainesville in. Shot put up underneath, could not go. Rebound taken down by Harrison.
Dodged a bullet there. Yep. She was wide open on a backdoor cut. Jada Harrison lost her.
Scott with a little step through and banks it in from 10 feet.
Nice play by Tamia Scott. Again, the 3-level scorer that she is.
She's got 7. Largest lead of the day, 18-14 Middle Tennessee. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Bounce pass, there's the backdoor cut. It was cut off by Boulder-Rava, but I believe she's going to be called for the foul. And if so, that will be her second.
What
and
a
it is.
hard luck play for Nas. Basically, they tried to throw an elbow entry, and they were running a backdoor cut as well, and it got through somehow.
So now Boulder-Rava with 2 fouls. Kaylin Watkins at the line misses the free throw. Graduate student, 5'6" out of Inglewood, California. And you hear the crowd chanting. Free throw is good. They were chanting for the Frosty because if she missed it, it would have been a free Frosty.
She won't be very popular.
No, she will not. So Watkins makes the free throw. 18-5. Boulder-Rava sits down now.
Alcorn 1-3-1 on this last possession.
Lady Raiders can run it down, take the final shot, and they will. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Alcorn State 2 of 11 from the field in the first quarter. 10 seconds left in this first. Scott looking for Enrique for a screen, uses it to the right, hesitates, now leaves it for Elena. Top of the key, left wing for Scott, loose ball, stolen away, and that'll end the quarter. Didn't get what they wanted, obviously didn't even get a shot up in that situation, but a solid first quarter for the Lady Raiders, who lead Alcorn State 18-5. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too, though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas. For today and generations to come, natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you from Murphy Center. 18-5 Lady Raider lead. First quarter stats, Middle Tennessee 8 of 20 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point range. Alcorn State only 2 of 11 from the field, 0 for 2 from three-point range. And Alcorn State 7 turnovers in the first quarter to Middle Tennessee's 3. The other big stat, well, 2 of them, points off turnovers, 9-2 in favor of Middle Tennessee, and points in the paint, a 12-4 advantage.
Well, creating those 7 turnovers obviously is a start because you're always looking for an opportunity to create offense from your defense, especially on those nights when your offense is not clicking. You're looking for ways to supplement, and Middle Tennessee's defense has been outstanding in limiting Alcorn to even initiate their offense. They're having a hard time just with the entry pass, and that's a credit to the players off the ball in terms of denying their receiver.
Now Boulder-Rava back into the game, playing with 2 personal fouls. Middle Tennessee with the basketball. Gregory deep left wing. To the top, Enrique. Enrique right side, Blakely. Blakely entry pass, Boulder-Rava. Quickly out to Scott, now Blakely. Open 3, right wing, too strong. Rebound, Enrique taps it to Blakely. They'll reset. Shot clock at 17.
Alcorn staying in that 1-3-1 for the time being.
Scott with a bounce to Gregory, left side, out of the corner to Mia. And I believe there's a 3-second violation on the Lady Raiders. Sometimes I think if you're a post player, you get caught thinking the shot is going up, and it doesn't, and you think you're working for position for a rebound. The shot doesn't come.
Well, you're working for post-up position as well.
Penetration to the basket, shot contested, but the rebound is put in by Leah Houston.
Yeah, I don't know if Tamia got a piece of that or not. I'm going to go ahead and give her credit for it, but it was certainly a bother.
18-7 Lady Raider lead. Almost a minute gone, quarter number 2. Scott to the left corner to Blakely, made the catch going out of bounds. Quick entry pass, Enrique to Boulder-Rava. Could not finish, but she was fouled.
Yeah, and again, I'm just going to beat a dead horse until it's just completely dead. But they're playing behind in the post. Get the ball to Nas. She's an unstoppable force when she gets that kind of depth. This is not a difficult game in that regard. Get her the ball.
Foul on Destiny Brown is her first, team's first of the quarter, and Boulder-Rava at the line makes the first free throw. She's got 7. Had 18.7 rebounds in the loss in Knoxville. Second one is no good. Rebound to the Lady Braves. Little double team pressure by the Lady Raiders near the center line. Ball is thrown away right over here by us. And out of bounds. They slapped the double team on just across center court.
Yeah, you want to make sure all 3 points are across because when that takes place, you pick up 2 additional defenders. The half-court line and the sideline. Middle with a great trap there.
There's Boulder-Rava inside, puts it up through contact and banked it in. I'm telling you, you're exactly right, Kyle. They don't have an answer for that.
No, they don't. And if they want to have a chance to stay anywhere in this game, they're either going to have to get in front or they're going to have to send a double team at her. Otherwise, she's going to have a career day.
She's got 9. Scott with a tap out of bounds right over there by the Middle Tennessee bench. 21-7 Lady Raider lead.
Fantastic effort by Tamia. Again, Middle's defenders doing a fantastic job of stopping the entry pass. Alcorn just can't even get started in their offense.
Watkins with the inbounds to Brown. Brown hands it off to Backus. Backus guarded number 1, guarded by number 1 Blakely. Now to the top, Brown sends it inside. In traffic, boy, they got Enrique in the air, and the foul is called as Alina came and landed on the Alcorn State player, but the shot couldn't go up because she landed on her.
Yeah, and Alina in that situation just wants to wall that catch. She got caught ball watching, and the cut took place, so she was late getting there, but still there and long enough to just make her finish over the top. So don't paratroop, stay on the ground, Waller, make her finish. That's deflected.
Scott tips the inbounds pass. They go to the floor after it. Alcorn State had it for a moment. Now 4 bodies on the floor. Possession arrow will stay with the Lady Braves.
Tough break, another 50-50 ball. As you mentioned, Scott with the deflection and Middle doing such a great job of denying the pass coming in. You don't know where the ball is in that case.
And once again, it was Granum on the floor after that one. Inbound shot rejected out of bounds by Scott.
You know, we talk about shot blockers, and obviously we're always discussing people like Noss and people around the rim. I'm not so sure Tamia Scott's not the best perimeter shot blocker in the country.
She's certainly making a case for that. They lob into Brown, top of the key. 8:05 to go, second quarter. Lady Raiders leading 21-7. Tried to backdoor cut. It was not open. Boulder-Ava took it away on the turnover.
Fantastic
Gregory.
read by Noss there.
Gregory to Blakely. Blakely weaves through traffic, lost it, got it back, kept the dribble to Gregory. Well, Noss trying to post up inside on Brown, just backing her down. Granum sets a screen to the corner. Blakely, now Gregory. Gregory bounce pass outside to Scott. Shot clock at 10. Gregory wide open, left corner for three, good.
Middle running their special offense against zone and basically just pass to the wing, cut through. Alcorn is unsure how to handle that movement, obviously. Jalen wide open there, middle on a 6-0 run over the last 126.
24-7, jumper no good. Boulder-Ava with another board.
That was an interesting shot.
Long bounce pass, and Gregory almost slipped down, but then she spots and fires and missed it. Boulder-Ava with the offensive board to Scott. They'll reset. Blakely to Gregory. Gregory thought about another one. Now she's going to take it from 24 feet and nailed it.
Timeout, Alcorn.
Back-to-back triples for Gregory. 20-point Lady Raider lead. She's set for a moment, Kyle, and she's about 24 feet away. And you could see, should I? And I am.
Well, and that's a situation where surely that's got to be an Alcorn scout that she's a shooter that has great range.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, though, it's hard to convince players when they're that far away that she's still in range there.
Yep.
You've got to get out to her no matter where she's standing.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town for your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs. Lee Company is the team to call. 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com.
Well, the aforementioned turnover issue with Alcorn continuing to mount. They're up to 9 turnovers right now. Middle has got 14 points off of the 9 Alcorn turnovers.
Well, Alcorn shooting 20% from the field. They're 3 for 15. Rebounding-wise, 15-12 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Boulder-Ava approaching double figures, 9 points, 4 rebounds here in the early going. And Rick has talked about this on his propensity when a player gets a second foul or a third foul to leave them in instead of what most people automatically do, and that's take them out. He wants them to be able to play through that.
Well, I think in particular, with all due respect, in a game like this, that your expectation is you're going to win anyway. This is a perfect training ground for that philosophy because Alcorn is not going to attack Noss, so she's got to learn how to try to play through those things.
Right.
And there could be situations later on in the year, whether you're talking about conference play, NCAA play, where you have to leave her on the floor with 2 fouls. So the more you can practice that, the better off you're going to be handling that.
With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads, more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. Do you want high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu.
And the coach at Warren County, I can tell you, goes by the other philosophy.
Which is?
2 and out. That means that you have to trust the player who's already picked up the 2 fouls.
That's right.
And you have to trust the stripes, too.
That's right. That's a good point.
So.
But it's easier to do if you're in a situation where you've got 11 or 12 that are going to play as opposed to if you've got 6.
Yeah. And again, a part of that, we keep using that word trust. If you trust the backup, whoever that is in this case, you're more apt to go to that backup to spell her, even if it's for fatigue, if it's for whatever reason, to make that change. But sometimes you just don't, you go with feel.
Yeah.
And then if you're in one of those games, too, where you're behind, you feel like I can't get her off the floor. I've got to keep her on the floor given the deficit, so she's got to learn how to play with 2 fouls there as well.
And you can do things, I assume, as a coach to try to help, to play a certain kind of defense, to maybe try to keep her out of a situation, to run an offense that maybe keeps her from getting an opportunity to be involved in certain things.
Yeah, and I think the bigger thing is what's her matchup defensively. And right now with Brown playing, for the most part, out on the perimeter, and she's not a good perimeter shooter, Noss is not challenged at all. So outside of just picking up the unusual fouls, then she can play through that very easily.
7:01 to go, first half. Middle Tennessee 27, Alcorn State 7.
And, to take that one step further, you have to recognize if you're Noss, there are going to be certain plays you have to bail out on to not pick up that third foul. So that's, again, part of the training ground.
Lady Raiders showing full court pressure here. Look a little like a 2-1-2 defensively. Alcorn State looking to get the ball in. They do. And now working across the center line. There's the steal and a reach-in foul. That might have saved a breakaway as well. Reach-in foul on Kaylin Watkins. That's her first.
Well, DeMille did go 2-1-2 there, and you're going to have Courtney Blakely and Tamia Scott as the two in the front. Obviously very, very good at getting the ball stopped. They squeezed the dribble there and got the poke.
There's open three for Gregory. This one is short. Rebound Alcorn State taken away by Brown. Destiny Brown with a board. Front court almost a steal by Gregory. 17-foot jumper is good. That's Zaniyah White, her first basket, the 5'6" senior from Hazelhurst, Mississippi. 27-9. 6:20 to go in this first half. Scott to the corner. Gregory again. Boy, they left her alone again. Cross-court pass to Blakely. Blakely pulls up from 14 feet. Good.
Well, it's strange, too, because this offense that Middle's running is a continuity zone offense. So you're going to send that passer as a cutter through to the corner, and Alcorn is having a really difficult time understanding how to get out to them, and that is the baseline defender's job.
29-9, Middle Tennessee with the lead. 5:50 to go in the half. Shot clock at 13. White continuing to dribble, comes near side. Clater with a shot fake, got Scott in the air for a moment, but now kicks it to Brown. She'll launch the three. That's no good. Rebound Grantham. Middle Tennessee will give that one all day long. Blakely tries to cross over, cut off, back outside to Gregory. Gregory asks for a screen from Grantham and gets it. Gregory, 17-footer straight away. Good. She's feeling pretty good right now. Gregory with 8. And looking to shoot. 31-9, Lady Raider lead.
Well, you don't want shooters thinking, period. Just have, just if it's a good shot, take it. If it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in.
19-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Gregory with a board. Here come the Lady Raiders again. Jalen's going to let the traffic clear. She's going to stay up top for a moment. Blakely goes to the far corner. Gregory drives to the basket. She's fouled going to the line. She's got the offensive mindset right now. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, that's why I discussed earlier in the season Jalen being more of a 3-level scorer, because people are going to run her off that 3-point line, particularly in conference play. And the ability to make that mid-range shot or get all the way to the rim and get fouled is going to be paramount in her development as a player and in our offense.
Gregory steps up, knocks down the first free throw. She's got 9. 32-9, Lady Raiders. Second toss. Good. Double figures for Gregory. She's got 10. And now Savannah Davis checks in to give Gregory a breather, and she'll get a congratulations from Coach Insel as she heads to the bench.
Offensively, Middle on a 6-0 run over the last 113, where we're 5 out of our last 7, and on a 15-2 run over the last 4 minutes.
Boy, Middle just with the double team, they're chasing. Once they get to the center line, they're chasing whoever's got the basketball and literally just drove Houston to dribble the ball out of bounds.
Alcorn's making the cardinal mistake of dribbling across midcourt and trying to make a decision after they cross midcourt. The decision has to be made before then.
Davis for 3, no good. Rebound, Brown for Alcorn State.
They cannot find that corner shooter.
That left corner's been wide open the entire time. Up top, Houston. Houston for Alcorn goes to Brown with a shot fake. Got Boldareva in there. She let her go, and she laid it in with the left hand.
Well, that's a lack of discipline by Nas. Brown has not made that shot yet. There is no reason for Nas to leave her feet to shot block in that situation. That's exactly what she did. That's what cost her.
Stanislava Kabiernik into the game now for the Lady Raiders. Ball went through Scott's hands, but she's able to save it near the center line. Shot clock at 10. Tamia comes near side Blakely. Well, Nas is camped out in the lane. She finally jumped out of there. Did she get out in time? Yes, she did. And a foul is called on Alcorn State. Free throws coming. The foul is on Ia Kekpolor.
Yeah, Nas showing some legitimate frustration at not getting the ball inside. And I have no problem at all with what she's doing in terms of demanding the ball. She's working hard to get it. The guards are not doing a good enough job of getting the ball in there. She should be frustrated.
Blakely at the line makes the first one. She's got 8. Yeah, I remember talking to Coach Insel a couple of weeks ago, and he said, I wish that I could give her that mentality. Say, I want the ball the first 10 times down the court and demand it. Well, we're starting to see a little bit of that right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be blunt. If I'm her, I want it every time. I mean, she's unstoppable in one-on-one. This not, it's not create a score.
Blakely makes both free throws. 35-11, Lady Raider lead. 3:38 to go in this first half. Drive to the baseline, contested shot. Gregory might have got a hand on that. Loose ball picked up by Brown on a reach-in foul on the Lady Raiders. Let's see, they may have gotten Harrison. And I believe that's correct. It's going to be on Jada Harrison.
I thought we were fortunate there. I thought Gregory got a lot of body on that first shot, too. I thought there should have been a foul call there, but, we'll take a couple of those, too. You don't get many.
No. 3:31 to go in the half. Jumper off the inbounds is too strong. Rebound Harrison. Harrison lead pass front court to Gregory. Back to Harrison straight away. A little shot fake. Goes to the lane. Floater from 12 feet in and out. No good. Boy, Boldareva had it for a moment. Kicked back out. Gregory from three-point range deep. No good. Maybe a little too deep. Rebound Alcorn State. Brown at the other end. Steps into the jumper. No good. Enrique runs down the rebound. Brown is not a good outside shooter statistically, but it doesn't keep her from shooting.
No, at all.
Harrison, there's the lob. Boldareva backs her way in. Powers it up, has it blocked in a foul. Called on Brown.
I mean, I used the word boring earlier. Be boring. Just do it the same way every time. Just do it the same way
and Brown
every
is like,
time.
Please don't throw that back in here. What am I going to do?
I mean, she's playing behind with no help. I feel for her. I don't mind telling you.
Boldareva in double figures with 10. She makes the first free throw. 36-11, second toss. Good.
And this is one of those situations, with all due respect, that the outcome of the game is not very much in doubt. If you're Alcorn, I mean, try something different. Yeah, I mean, work on your post double. I mean, first of all, you should have worked on it coming into this game. Should work on it during the game. And maybe that's just a philosophical thing. And of course, they're not going to see many Anastasia Boldarevas in their conference.
They hope not. 37-11. 2:33 to go first half. Houston with the basketball. They send it to the corner for a three right side, in and out, no good. Rebound. Harrison got a hand on it, tipped it to Enrique. Harrison front court, lobs it inside to Nas. And a foul.
What did she call?
It's not a foul. I can't tell what the violation was. 3-second violation. She camped out a little early.
She just got there.
Maybe it's cumulative. It counted from when she was there earlier.
Goodness gracious.
It's the only
she
thing I can
literally
think
just
of.
walked in.
They barely got across the center line with the ball.
I'm telling you, I was watching her the whole time. She just got there.
And at the other end, a traveling violation. Alcorn State just having all kinds of trouble against this Lady Raider defense.
She's like that unwanted relative at Thanksgiving time. I mean, they wanted to get her out of there as quickly as possible, for goodness sake.
12 turnovers by the Lady Braves. Gregory sits down, so you've got Davis and Harrison along with Emily Monson, the 6'1 sophomore from Blackman High School, making her first appearance, and she's got the basketball. Bounce pass to Davis. Davis, they run the weave to Harrison, right wing. Enrique sets a screen. They go inside to Nas and a whistle, and she traveled.
Yeah, she bunny up.
Yep. She's kind of talking to herself right now, too. And she's talking to herself quite actively, as a matter of fact. I don't know about you, Kyle. I like that zone. I kind of like where she is right now.
Absolutely. I want her to demand the ball.
Ball almost stolen away, saved by Ia Kekpolor. Bodies crash in the lane. Shot contested. Let's see, is that going to be on Enrique or is that going to be on Nas? It's going to be on Nas. That's going to be her third. Well, that may be the only thing that slows her down today. And she'll come out now with 3 fouls. And Rick Insel wanted an explanation. And I don't think he's happy with the one he just got. 2 free throws coming for Yekekpolor. 6-foot sophomore averaging 3 points a game. And her first one is no good. Well, you look, this team coming in, Alcorn State, 41% from the field, 24% from three-point range. They haven't helped any of that tonight. Second free throw, missed them both. There you go. Missed them both. I'll tell you why they're happy about that in just a second. 37-11. Down court, Davis. Contested jumper is offline to the right. Grantham battling for loose ball, couldn't get it. Rebound instead comes the other way. 1:10 to go in the half. Harrison working up to the top to Clater. Clater comes near side, and a whistle, an offensive foul away from the basketball. The screen set by Houston. Blue Raider fans, you get a free Frosty. Our opponent missed back-to-back free throws in the first half. To get your free Wendy's Frosty, show your ticket stub or student ID at any Murfreesboro or Smyrna participating location. Let's go Blue. Monson, right side, 45 seconds left in the half. Monson with a dribble, bounce pass to Harrison, hooks it back to Monson. 3, left corner, no good, air ball too strong. Rebound, Alcorn State. That spot in the left corner has been wide open all game.
I really don't know why Alcorn's having a difficult time finding that, but they are.
25 seconds left in the half. Three-pointer straight away is no good. All Blue Raiders around that basket. And the rebound comes to Harrison. They can play for the final shot with 16 seconds left. Harrison across the center line. Hands it off to Davis. Now with 10 seconds left. Davis with a screen from Enrique with 7. She'll take that three-point jumper. It's no good. Rebound tipped. Enrique has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. And she actually ran into her own teammate. They were all crashing for the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds with 1.8 left.
Credit to Jada Grantham for getting a hand on that to keep it alive.
Solid first half for the Lady Raiders. They go to the locker room with a 37-11 halftime advantage over Alcorn State. Lady Braves go 5 of 24 from the field in the first half. Stay with us. Halftime report is coming up. Stay with us. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Dominant first half for the Lady Raiders as they lead Alcorn State 37-11 at intermission. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you. It doesn't take much. You look at the stats, and we'll go through those for you in more detail here shortly. But, you know, Middle Tennessee shooting 38% from the field, which is not great, but holding the opponent to 20% from the field. Alcorn State 5 of 24. You throw 13 turnovers on top of that, and now you can see why you have a 26-point advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you talk about the first half, I would say complete performance by the Lady Raiders. They've been outstanding defensively. They've been outstanding offensively as well. They've been opportunistic in terms of taking turnovers and turning them into points. They've been a lot more single-minded in terms of getting the ball to Noss inside. And, you know, all things considered, pretty strong first half.
Yep, no doubt about that. Is the only negative really is Noss picked up 3 fouls in the first half. So we'll see how that plays out in the second half. But nonetheless, you saw quality minutes from Grantham. Harrison got some good time in the first half. I'm sure we'll see more of her. We'll see Monson, I think, more as well. I think Cabby Ernick will probably see. I would think even Milanovic down the stretch. You'll see a number of those players, if this continues, get some pretty good minutes here in the second half.
Well, it's an opportunity to get some of those players that have not gotten a lot of practice time, some playing time. But, you know, here again, Coach Insel is a big believer in rewarding those that show it in practice, and is not necessarily one of those guys that is just going to hand out minutes. You have to earn it or you don't get out there, and that's where the practice floor comes into play.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. 37-11, Lady Raider lead. Stay with us. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports. WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Dr. Davis Spivey in Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center are proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. Middle Tennessee led 18-5 after the first quarter. They won the second quarter 19-6. Do the math, 37-11 at halftime. Individually for the Lady Raiders, Bouldereva with 11 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Gregory, 10 points and a couple of rebounds. And Courtney Blakely with 9 points. And then 7 points for Tamia Scott, 2 points for Jada Granum, the scoring for the Lady Raiders. For Alcorn State, Destiny Brown with 6 points on 3 of 9 shooting. She's made 3 of their 5 made baskets in this game. So you're Rick Insel, you go to the locker room. What are you telling your team? You're walking in, they got a 26-point lead.
Play like it's 0-0. Not pay any attention to the clock, not pay any attention to the score. Go out and continue to polish and play the game at a high level.
We'll see if they're able to do that. That's easier said than done.
Well, it is.
Human nature gets involved, doesn't it?
Human nature sometimes gets involved, and you get one of those situations where sometimes you've got, well, here's an opportunity for me to get mine, particularly those that are coming off the bench, if they come off the bench, that haven't gotten a lot of playing time. So you do have to watch for that. Plus, you know, you're looking for, when you do sub, you're looking for that detail, particularly on a defensive perspective from those backups in terms of, if I put you into a game that's not
like this,
a 37-11 game, can I depend on you to come through and when the lights are the brightest?
Stay with us. We'll come back, go through the rest of the stats, get ready for the second half. 37-11, Lady Raider lead. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
This will be the quickest segment of the halftime. It's 37-11. Lady Raiders leading Alcorn State. Second half's coming up. Stay with us. This is from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeling and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.